With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to select the incorrectly matched pairs. And as we can see, in one column, they have given us different types of joints, different categories of joints. And in the second column, we have to identify which of them have not been correctly matched with their example. So we all know that joint is a very important element in our skeletal system. Because what is skeletal system? It is a network of bones and cartilages which gives structural framework to our body, protects the delicate internal organs, and helps in locomotion and movement. And joint, we can say, is a point of contact between two bones in our skeletal system. So obviously they are of many different types, and here if we look at our question, first of all they have given us ball and socket joint. So ball and socket joint is a type of synovial joint. By synovial joint we mean a joint between two bones which is going to allow considerable movement. And ball and socket joint is a special type of synovial joint we are going to find in our shoulder and in our hip, where the arm or the leg respectively articulates with the rest of the skeleton. So here they are saying humerus and pectoral girdle. Humerus, the bone of the upper arm. By pectoral girdle we mean the shoulder. So they are correctly giving the example over here. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint. Next they are saying pivot joint. Now pivot joint is again a type of synovial joint, but we are going to find it between the first two bones of our vertebral column. So vertebral column is made up of a number of serially arranged units known as the vertebrae. Out of these, the first vertebra is the atlas, the second is known as axis, and between them we are going to find a pivot joint. But here what are they saying? Between carpal and metacarpal. So this combination is incorrect. Pivot joint is found between the atlas and the axis, which allows for the various different kinds of rotatory movements of our head. Next they are saying saddle joint. Again, saddle joint is a synovial joint, and this we are going to find particularly in our thumb. So between the carpal and the metacarpal bones of the thumb, saddle joint is found, but here they are saying atlas and axis, so again incorrect combination. Next they are saying gliding joint. So gliding joint we will find between the carpals, that is the wrist bones. This is a correct combination. And again, lastly they are saying fibrous joint in the flat skull bones. So the bones which make up the skull, which make up the cranium. Obviously they do not show any kind of movement with respect to each other. There is a immovable type of joint. So this is a fibrous joint where bones are fused completely. They are fused end to end with the help of fibrous connective tissue, and no movement is possible, such as in our skull. So again, a correct combination. So the only incorrect combinations over here are the pivot joint and saddle joint. For pivot joint, the correct example would have been atlas and axis. For saddle joint, the carpal and metacarpal of thumb. So here we are going to say our correct answer is option A. 2 and 3 are incorrect combinations because they are not giving the right example for pivot and saddle joint in our body.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.